So hey guys, uh, it's been a while since we recorded something. I just thought of uh, start recording the S4 sessions. So there's a lot to talk about. A lot of things are happening in SAP world, and so it's also been a while since I recorded something. So just want to get started with from the very basic. We'll try to set up the system from very start, and then I just want to explore the uh, various things in the S4 that have come up in finance and controlling, right? So I know now everybody knows a lot of things about the S4 HANA. So mainly everybody knows like there is a table structure change, everything is getting stored in certain things and all. There are T code changes and all, but a lot of crux are there where people haven't deep dived into this as much as they should. That's what I personally feel, even about myself also. So maybe like there's a lot to talk, but alongside of talking, we'll also try to get things going so that we don't waste so much time on, or let's not make a video very lengthy. So I'll talk more about like what is that I have planned throughout this new videos that will come out. But first of all, like I have just got and set up this system. So not sure, like let's find out what mess that other users have done on this. But before that, like a lot of people have a question about how they should do a Fiori setup and all. So let me quickly show you how you should do a Fiori host file setup, and then how it will uh, get launched, how you should go to the launch pad of Fiori and all those things, right? So first things first, you have to open a notepad, and in a notepad click on open. Like in my case it's already running as administrator, but if okay, let's do it that way, let's not get confused, right? You should go to notepad, right click and click on run as administrator, right? It will ask you for a certain permission, you give it, then click on open, and then you have to sort of go to this path. Okay, Windows System 32 drivers etc. Once you go over here, click on the all files, select the host file, double click on the host file, scroll down, and at the end you should give the IP address and the link that is going to help you with the Fiori Launchpad, right? So this is something that you will get from your service provider. Once you are done with it, save that file, close it, come to SAP, and in SAP you can just now start with the T code to launch Fiori, right? UI2/FLP, and yeah, here you are. It is asking you for the user ID password. You can just enter it. Uh, 1 2 3. Yep, and we are into the Fury. So right, so we'll not jump directly into this. I'll just close this out right away. But this was about the setting of a Fury. It's very easy, very simple. Uh, if you want to like get a server access and like do get started with your learning, you can reach out to the email ID given in the description. But yeah, that's all about it. Now let's get going with setting up the system. So we are going to set it up. This is S4 2023. We are going to set up from the scratch, kind of fast run to a company code. We'll set up a company code. We'll do all its config. At least we'll try to do it, because I know in S4, like in the ledger, a lot of this users, there are like this service must be used by like tens of other users, and they must have done some screw ups in the system. So as far as we can go, as much as we can configure, we will configure it, and we'll start getting into the but yeah, as I talk, I also like start going into the system. Like let's say S4. So what is the plan that I have right now here is about exploring the things like, in Fiori side there are like various workflows, there are like various analytic reports and things that SAP have uh, introduced in their from 1909 onwards to 2023 servers. So I want to like give you guys understanding on those things in deep dive manner, right? So what is a predictive ledger? Like we I would like to show you guys like within the system by configuring it by executing various scenarios like how the predictive ledger works, how the simulation ledger works, what kind of impacts it does um, on the table level, what kind of data records it shows, right? So all those crux like teeny tiny details that we haven't explored so far, so that we will try to do it through this, right? So let me set up some name to the s plus m. I don't know, this doesn't mean anything. Why? Let me press on insert, and why doesn't it select the entire text? Function enter. Yeah, it's good now. So the street, it's a street somewhere. PO box, office, coastal code, not sure. City. Where do we want to set this up? Mm, let's call it out US company, because most of the clientele are from there. Country is US, language English, currency is USD. Let me set this up, create a new TR, SM01 TR. That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Right, so the company is created, which will most likely act as a trading partner. We'll go ahead with the company code, edit company code data, and then create a new, again SM01 S plus M, what was it, cop org, new org again, country is US, currency is USD, language is EN. Company code currency was changed. No, it didn't. Variant SM01 for object SM01 has been created. An entry already. Oh, alright. Let's do it with the SM02. We have to change the company or our trading partner name as well, or we will create a new one. Uh, Same SM Corp org US region. Let's keep it as it is. SM01TR. Yeah, but the company code is SM02. Just kind of have to remember it. Let's go back again here. Let's see if we can just remove this and then save it. And then I should have copied it first. But it's all right. Yeah, as long as I can select this. Yeah, USEN USD. That's all. Save it. Come back. SM02, right? I did create with SM02, right? What? Oh no, man. SM02. Save it. Alright, let's go back and let me delete the 01. right, all good. So we have created a company code, business area, functional area, define segment, profit center. Okay, all right. Business area, functional area is something that we could define and we could see its use cases. It's a good topic in it, but later, not now. So definition is done. Let's go to the assignment. Define assign company code to company. SM, oh, not SM01, SM02. Somebody already have SM01. No problem. So we went over here. Assign company code to company is done. We don't want to do any of this else. So enterprise structure setup is done. Let's go to financial accounting and start with the global structure, right? Let's see how are the ledgers defined. So define settings for ledgers and currency types. This is where the real mess should be. So for 0L, let's see how is it with the SM02. Right, so what do we have? Local currency as a 10. We don't have anything as a group currency. SM02 fiscal year variant and all these things we should do setup. Currency type 10 as a company code currency. Let's add another currency as in a group currency. Wow, group currency is INR. No problem. Freely defined currency. No, we don't want a freely defined currency, right? Cancel your changes. Come back. Oh, okay, that is a global currency. Let's see what else. What else? This fiscal year variant and all these things will define it separately and assign it separately. First accounting currency is this. So these three are about your basic currencies. So basic related currencies, right? Let me assign here as a choose a value from the. Okay, all right. Somebody has mess up with these settings. So we do have a group currency, which is a legal valuation. We'll go over here, then we'll go over here, and here we can see like people have assigned their own company codes with the currency types that they want to use, right? So we'll come here, we'll say SM30, currency type as 30. What is this? Source currency type as 10. Exchange rate M. Translation date. Not SM30, SM02. Alright, so we have now a group currency that we can use. Let's go back to the ledgers. 0L company code settings, and then yeah, we are into the SM02. So in SM02 now I would like to have 30 as my second FI currency. Enter currency type in a field, currency type for freely definable currency. Okay, okay, no problem. Let's try entering over here, and let's go back here, and it's getting updated over here. Got it, got it. What about the accounting principles? Do you want to have accounting principle? Yeah. 0L is gonna be my US gap. No. Company one. Yeah, signed in Nigeria, ledger 0L, company code SM02. There are a lot of errors in this. Okay, let's see some other ledgers as well. So you can see there are ledger types, right? Standard ledger, extension ledger. So what is it about? Like what is standard ledger, what is extension ledger, and all those things are there that we will be seeing. Legal valuation, group valuation, profit center, and all. Okay, fine. So these all are they are creating these all as a standard legends, right? So if you let's say if we create an extension ledger, it is going to ask us on top of what ledger we want to create an extension ledger. As long as we are creating a standard ledger, it is going to act as a non-leading ledger, which will act as an independent ledger and not like extension ledger, which means it will not have any baseline ledger, right? So uh, there are more to it, like the explanation can go on, but let me just show you. If we select the I didn't see the so SZ as, let's say, is a extension ledger for 0L, right, which is US gap. So it's not a leading ledger, it's an extension ledger, and standard journal entries with GL adjustment postings, line items with technical numbers and deletion possible, journal entries and valuation differences. So let's just say journal entries for GL adjustment postings. We are going to create this extension ledger, right? So I'll just explain it in a bit. So 0L is an underlying ledger. Let's say it's a legal valuation. Uh, Mandatory posting not allowed. That's all right. I'll just press enter, save this, and let's just click on continue. Ledger group as said is created only with ledger as said. Makes sense. So what is going to happen with this now? As said is a ledger, is an extension ledger that works on top of my 0L ledger, which is the underlying ledger. So all the values that we are going to post in 0L ledger is also going to reflect in SZ ledger. But on top of that, we can post a specific or different values in SZ ledger, and then when we like some adjustment values in SZ ledger, and then when we execute some reports for the SZ ledger, it's going to show us all the values from the 0L as well as whatever is there posted specific to SZ. So similar to what we used to have in our ECC as a non-leading ledger, but extension ledger just show it in a different way, right? So right now, if you just had a requirement for the things that you just want to, like, let's say you want to have everything that 0L has, and on top of that, for reporting purposes, you want to have a extension ledger with the different sort of postings and all, then you don't need a non-leading ledger anymore. You can just get by with the extension ledger itself. If you create a non-leading ledger, that in itself is a big commitment. It's a issue of a data footprint, right? So because now this is not my non-leading ledger, and it's not going to have its own separate document numbers or documents created in my database table until and unless we post anything specific to SZ, right? Because it's just an extension ledger of 0L, so it's by default going to have everything that is available in 0L without creating a data footprint, right? But let's say if you create another non-living ledger, then that non-living ledger is supposed to have its own document, its own document numbers and all those things, right? So there is a little bit of a crux over here. So let's say we have now created this extension ledger. Let's use this extension ledger for our company, right? Yeah, obviously it's gonna have everything that we have in the 0L as it is. You can have a different posting period variant for this. We have freely defined currency, but when we have a non-leading ledger, it's not gonna be same. So for the sake of understanding it more clearly, we are also going to assign one non-leading ledger to our company code as well. Okay, so here people have created different non-leading. Let's just say this one, we'll take it, right? Here's N1 as a another non-leading ledger. So this is not an extension ledger, it's a non-leading ledger, right? Which has only one company code, right? Let's make it a 2, right? SM02, and the fiscal year variant, posting period variant, and all we will use same for everybody. Which ideally we should have a different, but let's just say for now we are going to keep it same, right? Mm, this will come back and assign, because so far we haven't created anything for our own, which is like our own. So we'll do that and we'll come back to this, right? I think we have spent fair enough time in understanding the ledgers and this. So right now we have a 0L assigned to ourselves, like that's by default. But yeah, we have a one extension ledger as Z, and we have a non-leading ledger as N1, right? So that's all right. Deactivate ledger for company code, define ledger group, number range maintenance. Okay, all right. Let's get out of this. Let's see fiscal year and posting periods. Maintain fiscal year variant. Let's just make sure that the standard variants are not messed up by anybody else, and then we are good to use them, right? So K4 is something, right? A B C D E F G H I J K. Okay, it's on up. So K4 24 this. Let me see. The periods cannot be found. All right, it's a calendar year. Okay. K4. So let's assign a K4 to the 0L, and then let's have maybe V3 to the N1. What do you say? So it's kind of a reverse scenario that we are doing in. Let's just say the group currency is also INR and the non-leading ledger is V3, which basically follows April to March. So it's kind of like we have a main company in India and a subsidiary in US, which we want to track down into INR through our group currency and through the non-leading ledger, right? Um, and I just got lost. Yeah, V3 suggests something like this, and for this first period is a 10th, which is like okay, Jan, Feb, March, and then from April onwards we have the period year shift is -1. All right, looks good. Uh, Assign company code to fiscal year variant. So this is gonna get assigned on the leading ledger, but let's not worry about that yet. Next is posting period variant. Define posting period for open posting periods. We are taking too long to do all of this, right? SM02 posting period variant. Right, PPV doesn't sound good acronym, but it's alright. Assign variants to company code. This is again the one that where which will assign here is gonna serve as a variant to the leading ledger. Open and close posting. So this is our OB52, where we like just say plus, which is for all from period first 2020 5 to period 12 2026. I want everything open. Wait, let's not waste our time in maintaining this thing. Okay, posting videos on parallel valuation accounting. All right, no need to go into this. Global parameter for enter global parameter. Oh man, let's just review. I think chart of accounts and all those things are pending in our case, right? We'll go there one by one. Chart of accounts is pending, alternate and all. Like I think alternate about this we have already talked a lot earlier. Also, global company code. It's just about your interfaces. Field status variant is pending, for which we will very much use the standard, I believe. Hopefully, just nobody have screwed that up, right? Hide company code in F4, company code is productive. We will not tick that up yet. External company code, okay, all right. Chart of accounts is the crux that is remaining. Let's go back. One second. Yeah, global parameters, edit template, new maintain additional parameters. No, we don't want to go there yet. Like some tax related information and all that you can maintain over here. But yeah, it's all right. Document, it's all right. Tax module, we don't want to go in there yet. Let's go to the master data of GL account, right? So let's go to the preparation, edit chart of account list. Let's quickly have our own chart of account, SM02, SM02 COA. English is the maintenance language, 8 digit I would like to have. I don't want anything related to group, just not waste our time over there. Because if you have a group chart account, you have to create the GLs in the group account, assign them to your regular GLs, and all those things comes along with it. Let's do the assignment. SM02 is my chart of account. Don't need or want to alternate chart of account. Already talked about it enough and don't want to go on that line. Define account groups. Yes, of course, we have to do it. Let's just copy somebody's, right? This one sounds good. And let's just go. Let's just say I want this. What is my chart of account? SM02. So there are a lot of things in S4 like hierarchies, standard hierarchies, and all financial statement versions and all notes. There are a lot of things that are happening around this. So we would like to have. Oh yeah, this one I almost always forgot. So we would like to go deeper onto those sections, those which are like untouched territories. I don't know. So, okay, let's just say X is my this, and what should be, oh man, let's just keep it blank for now. Yeah, written earning accounts, on this part, like I would like to do one practical execution of year-end process and like just show you all on how this works, how this account gets its balances carried forward from its P&L accounts. But let's do that later sometime. So we might have to come back to this setting, but that's all right. Um, GL account creation and processing. Okay, all right, all right. Account splitting will be active with the standard settings. Let's just hope there are no error in that. Periodic processing and all like your foreign currency valuations and allocations report carry forward closing opening. Okay, all right, let's come back. Yeah, there is something called as financial cockpit, right? So I'm not sure how many of you have already used it, but that's a very big topic in itself. So you'd like to touch base on that in one of those videos, right? So I believe we have like set up the GL part of the setup, um, start to end. and we should be able to do the postings, right? Let's just try it out, right? So we don't want to do it in normal way. I would like to go to the Fiori for creation of GL and all the stuffs. UI2/FLP. Let's go. Okay, right. I had caps lock on earlier. Yeah, we are here. It just says something like this many things. What and all are this? Let's go to say general ledger. Got to spend some time on setting up these things. Oh, don't tell me that I don't have all of these accesses and catalogs assigned to me. Am I only having the cache management role assigned to me? Manage bank accounts and all are fine, buddy. Wow. Alright, we'll come back to this shortly. Maybe after getting the roles assigned to myself. What do I want to do now? Just use FS00. SM02. Let's just create something. I don't know, man. I just. Okay, I have to go to that screen. OB13, OBD4 was. Yeah, OBD4. SM02. Oh, the number ranges and all are missing, right? So yeah, let's get let let the error comes, right? SM02 expense starts with a 4. Sounds good to me. So we have FS00, SM02. Sure, I want to create it, right? Company is not assigned to the field status variant. Oops. We talked about it and still we forgot it. I think I just didn't see it here. Fields. Directly we'll go and we'll say assign. Okay, we have to kick this guy out of it. SM12. No man, don't say like this. Okay, now it's this one. I think this guy already kicked him out just by the time we are doing it for him. Oh, This didn't get copied. Very good. SAP user 10. So this were the kind of roadblocks that I was talking about. This is not 100. Oh, this is 400. What, man? Okay, let's see this now. SM02. 001 is the standard one, right? Hope so. So, okay, we are ready. Yeah, here we go. So these are the types that have in the S4 now. So let's just say, is this your primary cost of revenue or is it a non-operating expense or income? So these two are related to controlling, which will require a cost object when you post to them. And we haven't done the controlling setup, right? Let's not go over there as of now. And these are our account groups which will control our field status and all the things, right? Short description says these are my miscellaneous expense account. We'll go to trading partner. USD is my company code, currency, exchange rate key. All these things I will discuss in detail in other videos. So, for example, what is the use of this exchange rate difference key, right? It's important to know what is the tolerance group used for, what is the inflation key is for. Inflation key I haven't discussed, and I don't think necessary to discuss. Open item management by ledger group and open item management. So these two are important. Like this is the thing that is also an important thing. Right now here we are not seeing controlling tab because of what account group that we have selected in the selection screen. Sort key I would like to have 001, whatever it is. Field status group G. Okay, G001 is general with text, right? So let's have that. Let's see this. So we have successfully created the first account for us. Let's go to the FB0 and that's not FB01. Yeah, this is FB01. Uh, let's post it on this date. ESA document type. We will like to use it if it is a valid 4,000. No amount tolerance range entered for a company code SM02. That's our first error. This is the second error which says number range missing. All right. Uh, slash o fbn1, right? So sm02 intervals number in 01 year 2025. Yeah, 10 and then 100 के बाद में ऐसा करेंगे. Okay, 01 is the one that is assigned to our SA type. Did we close it? No, we didn't. GL account for the SM02 doesn't exist. It's not a 4,000, it's 40,000, right? 10k text is test. Okay, this is GS01 is doing this, right? 40, 50, no tolerance amount entered, right? So tolerance range, what was the OBA4 or something? Let's try with the A3. Customer vendor tolerance, we haven't been there yet. Slash O slash an OBA4 is a FI tolerance. Yep, this will work. Group we don't want to we want to keep it blank because the tolerance group is blank in our will be blank in all of our GLs, right? All right. So like a lot of these are there about this revenue loss and all account determination and all. It's in itself as a big topic. If you face any issues or if you have a new requirement, you can study that and um, proceed with the configuration. There are a lot of material available all over the net about tolerance groups. No need to go over it again and again. Let's do this again. We'll start with the 40 key. Okay, not 240s. Okay, and then we'll say simulate this for me. Alright, it's simulating. I should have correct this customizing setting for ledgers for the universal journal. Ledgers for the universal journal. Alright, setting using transaction functions. Check if this man. There are inconsistent customizing setting for the ledgers for the universal journal. I think we haven't like set up fence ledger, right? So we uh, so for example, like a lot of these are like kind of back to basic, right? While working in our day-to-day job, we don't have to like do all of these things. Very rarely we do it, right? If some new requirement comes in, or you want to go in and analyze things like this will just happen uh, uh, when you'll go back and kind of like when you'll switch your organization, when we'll go to a new organization, then you will start studying their system, how it is configured and all those things. That time you go and check it, and the another time is uh, when you have a new rollout in your organization, right? And when does that happen? Very rarely, of course, right? So April to March for special period. I don't know. I'm selecting which one I'm selecting. A lot of people have copied to their own. So here I have to select SM02. I have to change this setting where it should show me the keys and not the description. I know there is some option that we have to go and check, uncheck, something we have to do, but I don't want to spend time on that. So let's just say we have set this up for here, and evaluate extension ledger will just carry it from the leading ledger as it is underlying ledger, which I will say SM02. So similarly, we have underlying ledger for 0L, right? For this extension ledger for 0L, okay, we have option to select the posting period variant, which was not updated here. We will do that. The fiscal year variant is remaining same, but the posting periods can differ because we have selected. I think this is due to the option that we have selected, that this is going to be a ledger for adjustment journal entries, right? So if we go here, it says journal entries for GL adjustment, right? So this is due to that system has provided us option to control the posting periods for these ledgers. But all right, company code settings. Okay, let's go back to FB01. Well, all of this I wanted to do it in Fiori, but all right, we'll do it again in Fiori after some time. So 40, 50 for okay, text. All of these are textbook, and I was able to do a simulation, and it is posted a document, right? Let me display that document and do some analysis on it, right? So this is the document which has been posted with the user ID through the FB01, and everything is standard over here. Let me see the GL ledger view. And if I select other ledgers, I have N1 as a non-living ledger. Let me open it. Yeah, and then I have SZ as my extension ledger. Okay, all right. This is the seventh period. In N1, it should be different, right? In N1, what did we do for N1? Yeah, N1 period is 4 it is showing. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Um, all right, period 4, period 7. We'll have the currencies as well. Group currencies or like INR based on whatever is the exchange rate, right? All right. Let's go to the AC Doka and see these things, right? AC Doka, AC Doka, SM02. So far we have just posted one entry, right? Right, four lines, and you could see 0L and 1L, right? So, like I said, so if you have a non-reading ledger, it's gonna have uh, data footprint on its own. But for extension ledger, we don't say anything. Extension ledger will only appear over here if you post specific to the that one, right? And okay, all right. It just got stuck for a bit, and we have a whole lot of fields over here. Whole lot of fields, right? Including everything that is there, right? So let's just quickly do a thing for controlling, right? Let's go to the controlling. Let's have a controlling area created and the stuff, right? Definition controlling, maintain controlling area, operating concern and all. I don't know, like when we will reach there. Wow, very good. And let's just have one screen open, this one, for this, just to delete the users. But this is me. I mean, the my user ID. That's not my name, obviously. Why is it like that? Okay, let's go again. Yep, we are in SM02 is my controlling area. Um, SM02 COA. Let's see, controlling area. Don't want to give COA. CO area. Controlling area says up company code. No way. Cross company cost accounting. Currency type 10. Currency USD. Chart of account is gonna be SM02. Fiscal year variant has to be careful. So this hide it in F4 is a useful when you deactivate these things, right? When you deactivate the controlling area and you don't want to show it anymore. So in a lot of screens now you will see that option and it's actually useful. So you are going to use it at one point or another. Of course, we have to do the assignment SM02. Why? Check if the posting already exists in company board. Okay. Since when? But all right. Yeah, there are a couple of posting, but we have been careful that we didn't want those posting to reflect in our controlling area. Okay, let me just go ahead and activate couple of functions in our controlling area. Maintain controlling area SM02. I'll just first double click on it and then activate components. Okay, standard hierarchy SM02H. H stands for hierarchy. And then we'll say new entries. Of course, uh, fiscal year from right 2020. Cost center components not active to active, activity active, order management active, commitment management active, activity based costing not active, projects active, sales orders, cost objects. Okay, this profit and loss analysis and all will happen on the separate mass data project SM02 not yet completed. You are trying to perform a change in controlling area master that affects, for example, company code and ledger 0L. This exists. There exists the open mass data project SM02 that was created due to the former change in the controlling area master data. The existing posting in table is0, must be updated. Great. Action start data processing is processed. Alright. Refresh. Processing status green. All good. Display technical details. Okay, let's come back for a minute and then I can try to save it. Yep, we are good. These are due to the posting, but we know like those were like non-operating P&L, so anyway, like we should be good. Send company codes is already done. Right, there is some version management and all those things, right? Do you want to display log data? No, of course not. Don't want to display this. So, one second. Yeah, maintain versions, maintain number ranges for controlling area. CO area SM02. No interval exists for the object. Okay, one second. We have to go to here. We have to do this. We have to do this. Coin and this already assigned to 01. Planning transactions assessment. Okay, this is fine. Maintain versions. Let's just do it for setting for each fiscal year. Controlling area SM02. So 25 to 24 by default it does it, right? Copying allowed, exchange rate P, value date and all. Average price, cumulative price, method, plan, actual, cumulative method do not. Okay, okay, we are good, we are good, we are good. Controlling area settings. Profit center accounting is not there yet, right? Zero controlling area settings. In SM02, okay, plan actual legal valuation. All right. No, nothing was changed. Okay, cost center accounting. I think we should be good. And orders activities. Profit center accounting is something that we should not be good yet. Set controlling area, create area control, maintain controlling area settings. Right, standard hierarchy was SM02 underscore H. Same. Profit center local currency type, controlling area currency is the 10 from 22. Set control parameters for actual data. From here, lock line items online transfer. Let's just see it for once from here. Line. One second, what is it? Control parameters for actual posting. Control parameters like based on which you want to do a control. Let's just read it for a bit. Here you said all the control parameters for actual posting profit center. The controlling area must be set. The settings for profit center accounting must be maintained in the controlling area. If login data is active, activities enter the control parameter for which should be valued beginning with the fiscal year enter. If the lock indicator is active, the controlling area is locked for actual posting in profit center. The online indicator controls whether or not data is posted to profit center accounting simultaneously by activity. If the indicator is not active, you need to post the data later by period of fiscal year using the available program. The line item indicator determines whether actual line items are updated. If the settings do not change for several consecutive years, you only need to make an entry for the first year. You said all the control parameters for actual posting in profit center. Okay, I think let's make an entry. So starting with 2020 only, I'll say lock no line item is online transfer is active. Controlling area. Okay. Company items have not been maintained completely or only to enter control parameters for actual posting of the following. Demi profits and the standard hierarchy currency types. Okay, let's say 2024. Okay, all right. So, all right. We'll come back to this later. I think we should be good with this. Let's try to create a cost center in our area. Cost center says SM02001 valued from 01.01.2025, and let's just say SM02 miscellaneous. Do we have to give the username here? Yeah, actually. Cost center category, since it's miscellaneous, we'll say administration. Hierarchy area is SM02 underscore H. Currency is USD. Profit center, we should have a profit center in it, right? KE51 SM02001 SM02 miscellaneous test 1 SM02 underscore H. So this hierarchy is actually created. Okay, maybe if we have some time later, we'll like try to. So SM02001. Yeah, yes, that's all right. K52, did we? I think we have to activate it to a company code, right? Oh, yeah, or controlling areas. Was it active or inactive status? Let's go over there again. It says assigned. Yeah, assigned means that's good. Um, I think we have did uh, controlling area GL account now customer vendor and BP and all. It's is in itself a big topic that also we'll try to cover, but later. First, let me get the Fiori rules fixed, and then let's explore the Fiori a little bit before we like go into the another module or go away from the core of finance, right? So, all right, uh, that's all for the day.